Alright, I'm an individualistic person, and I will block people whether they are against African Americans or they're against other races of people who have the African descent, because none of us are pure black. I'm not a pure black person. I'm mixed. A majority of people are mixed. Even the thugs in this video are mixed. We know their ancestry. And we live in Trump America, which is racist now. But I just like to call out white racism and non-black racism. I call out folks who are racist in my African American community, and also those who perpetrate stereotypes because they make us look terrible. Since y'all want to go on collectivism, because I'm not a collective person, I believe in individualistic person. It being individual makes that actually goes against stereotypes. Okay. Um, I was on my Instagram just chilling. Okay, it was not too long ago, and I saw some brother posted a video from ABC News Report, and I don't know if the guy's a dark hair white guy or he's Latino. Us Latinos, because I'm also Mrs. Spanish Creole, come in all colors. And it's the stereotypical look, because I don't look the stereotypical look of Latino, you know what I'm saying? And so, I have Spanish Creole, my yeah, okay, my background is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, I didn't even say, yeah, I look more black, but not pure black like Akon, not like that, okay? I'm camera scan, okay? So, but he had a ponytail, and what it was, according to I saw media that just on YouTube, what happened is these guys were acting unruly, acting ratchet at the bowling alley, and they was asked to leave, so they start acting violent. They start to buy into the stereotype of being a nigga, okay, and um, and being rude. And I'm not calling them or defending the word nigga. Don't get me wrong. I always tell folks on this channel, especially those that are African American, stop calling yourself niggas, because not only have a word power when someone uses it towards you in a racist sense, when you call yourself that, you all right, y'all. So anyway, sorry to stop. Anyway, let's get to so. So according to what I heard on the media, make sure I subscribe and maybe put the T-shirt out to get the credit on your card when you shop at these restaurants, excuse me, or these companies or these stores. Anyway, let's get started. So anyway, for this. So what happened is these dudes were told not to leave. They started fighting the clerk at the bowling alley, and that's when it was on camera. They got one dude, he kind of lighter skin, and a couple guys, one with dreadlocks, whatever. And now people will make this a racial story, so that all black people are like this. I have a job at African American. I don't consider myself pure, and I'm not pure. And these folks I know the one drop rule mentality. I don't care what a white man says. White, they American in me too, but not all of us of African American heritage are like that. Um, and it really hurts my heart to see what happened to that man who got beaten up. Um, I know people say, well, there's a racist thing going on. I understand, but the media does not focus on white criminals who are thugs. Okay, let's call it like it is. They focus on people of color, okay? Especially of African American. And one day I hear with the Instagram guy who reposted on his Instagram, the brother who did. See how niggas. So when you call, look, I say, can y'all please stop calling yourself nigga? When you call yourself a nigga, this is the type of attitude you show, okay? Acting violent, acting like monkeys. I'm calling it is so you can remind yourself to stop calling you that, because that word has power. You infiltrate racism, like you want to lynch you, but then you act like, not only that, you act just like what they expect out of you. I mean, just that's the point. Okay, so it's demonic power of that word nigga, and it hurts me because you as a man of African descent, you live in this world as judged by your DNA. Okay, judged by the way you look, and you're trying to make it. You know, and you have crabs in a barrel like these guys here who attack that. You have right racist people who make comments in other groups who are racist towards you, and you have no friends within your community, African descent, and outside. You're proving the world that you're not like this, okay? And um, then you put on the hip hop stations today. That's been demonic since the 90s and 2000s. Will bring up the gangster rap, okay, whether in NWA or Death Row and Jerry Heller or Jimmy Iovine, okay, the Pride Press Complex, they put this out. The folks that made the comments also listen to that type of music as a reference to, say, stereotypes. And you're trying to prove to the world you're not like this. They stop you from getting a job. They put you in poverty. Your record is clean. My record is clean at 39 years old. Um, and you're trying to tell people, I'm not like this. And these folks think you are, you're not God. You don't know me from inside out. So it hurts me what happened to this man because folks are now commenting, and I feel my people who are not like this, but at the same time, we have to call out folks out in our community, separate from their trashy butt. Not to bring up Phil Bias show when he said harass and thugs. I got offended by that trying to take his Afro these Mexican American wife. I had to defend the Bias show. I don't defend the Bias show a lot of things, but excuse me, yes, we should separate within. So the world will know, just like, and this is not nothing new. The white society, they defend those who are higher class. I mean, those who are higher class and economic high class, and those who are trailer trash. Okay, you get my point. But y'all call for collectivism. We come together. No, we don't. Oh no, even Harriet Tubman will put a gun on you if you try to go back and tell massa. And if I was something like Fred Douglas or Harriet Tubman, you couldn't be with me trying to run away from your master. If you're gonna go back to him or you go back and tell, we're gonna leave you back on the plantations you love to be on the plantation, get whooped and beaten and treat like you're not human and call yourself a nigga, okay? And believe you're a nigga, okay? Call it is. Um, so I believe in separation within. I believe that we should have our own media to to downgrade these people just because those guys attacked that dude. This not no white man, so racist man putting a gun in their head and telling them to portray Amos and Andy like he's back in the day. These are guys who are willing participants to call themselves niggas to play this old Sambo savage coon mentality. Okay, this old savage buck mentality. They chose to be this way and they act just like what they white master ancestor that all of us have a drop of. What did he expect out of him? Knowing this is after Martin Luther King's dream, okay? This is after slavery. This is 2018 in Trump America with 3Ks in it. And these fools choose to act this way. Nobody put no gun in head. Yes, white supremacy probably led to, but excuse me, learn to be your own person, have your own mind. Um, so there's personal responsibility on that. I'm not defending these dudes if they get shot by the police because they make us look terrible. I am for Black Lives Matter. I'm for Latino Lives Matter, and Native Lives Matter as a man, African American, Hispanic American descendant. However, something like this, I cannot defend. Okay, I'll defend the brother that got shot in Dallas. Okay, and bash Chief Renee, whatever that sister name, and the brother who's both meet you in the common complexion, who defended white racist thought. Okay, who shot that dude, that brother in Dallas. But I would not defend these coons that attacked the store clerk, the employee at the bowling alley. I'm sorry, we need to cross a line. When it comes to potential criminals who choose to be criminals, I understand their environmental factors that cause someone bad childhood, whatever. But these are grown men. At one period of time, they gotta take some responsibility. I can't defend this, okay? And it's making the community of African descent look terrible. You can bash someone like me, the Vice Show, all you want to, folks. Excuse me, we don't control the media. The mass media want to see this. The market is they put They market the hip hop industry to be gangster, ghetto, or minstrel. If you know the Amy's and Andy stereotypes in the blackface, if y'all don't know your history, okay? Half of y'all do not know your damn history, okay? Jim Crow stereotypes, putting blackface. These folks are emulators what everybody say to y'all being the blackface to white supremacy. Them coons that attack this dude are they participate in the stereotype. In that one period of time, we got to cross down Black Lives Matter. One thing about these women in the movement don't have no feeling because they don't know how it is to be a man. I get tired of you women, your sisters think you can relate to a man when you cannot. And no offense to what's the white Jewish man that owns Black Lives Matter? uh, George Soros, but you need to put some men besides Sean King who can pass for white, look like a white version of Tyler Perry. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I believe the story that his mom had a passing white baby daddy. Okay, and lied and put her white husband on there. There's nothing new about that. I mix with white. I know down the family tree. However, when it comes to these fools who act in this way, one period of time we gotta stop this. Okay. And that's the point. And y'all need to get these people out of and whoever these men are, I hope they get caught. But I would defend Mike Brown, defend Trayvon Martin, whatever. But when it comes to these men who did this to our people, making us look terrible, beating this man up, just leave. If they ask you, leave. But you want to act violent, call yourself a nigga, I have no respect for you. Okay? Because you're making brothers like me hard to live in the United States of America. Okay? I'm serious. These brothers need to go ahead. You need to get shot by police. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't condone Darren Wilson, but damn, you making us look terrible. The mass media don't want us to look good, and you're buying to the stereotype and calling yourself a nigga and being a mission show to society. You're beating up people, causing violence. When Martin King was fighting for our dream, and it was integrating, needed redlining and everything else. White racist people kept bringing stuff like this up. This is back in the 60s, if you know your history. Look at the documentary of this. Now these dudes here beating up on that man. If the dude told you to leave, I would just call police. I'm not saying to be barbecue Becky, okay, but I would call laws and let the laws handle it, okay. I don't know how to act. Who are these home training? And don't tell me it's some mama who didn't whoop their kids. I don't believe in whooping your kids. Not until they're being beaten. So many times they have psychotic into mama and pappy daddies. And if they have a bad history of this academic, then the folks who are the thug daddy and the her mama, even back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, they hide their shit back then. Now they're out in the open. And these children are the product of that when they become adults. So it is what it is. But like I said, if anybody, I'm just getting to the point that when it comes to dudes who call themselves niggas and they act like this shit, I know they ain't my brothers. My brothers, what? They making us look terrible. Why would you claim their ass? Yeah, I feel like when Johnson Hernandez about Cardi B about the blood situation or this track. No, I ain't trying to bring the bloods involved in this situation. I'm just using an example. Who claimed this hoe? You know, co-sign this hoe. I'm not gonna co-sign these brothers. They not my brother. I mean, they brothers by genetic, but they not my brothers when it comes to intellect. And they making us look terrible to the point that folks outside of the community are making laws to target us. We're getting treated like not human beings, and they use this as an example to make their argument. And so instead of attacking folks and calling folks coons, no, I'm not a coon. Those brothers are coons. They perpetrate the stereotype of a thug, of a savage, that back in slavery, to justify slavery to brothers, men of African and black men at the time, was to say they were savages. So now we're out of the plantation, and you got folks like this attacking this dude. Now it's all over the fucking media, and now everybody else is blamed for this in the African community. I'm gonna speak about this. In one period of time while we're fighting for our rights, we gotta cut some people out of our movement. And with Black Lives Matter, and one thing about this, there need to be some men involved, okay? Because if I was involved in Black Lives Matter, I would say, excuse me, we're not marching for these brothers. We're not. Because they're using it as an argument to attack the movement. What point in time you can't have your name be slandered and be famed? Have these folks allow themselves to be famed. I don't. It makes your reputation look terrible. The media using this story to make anti-black racism, just like they did anti-Arabic racism when the 9/11 situation happened. Just like they had when they see a Latino person kill somebody, they're talking about the border, put a wall. This is the point. At one period of time, all right, with one period of time, we can stop acting a fool. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go, y'all.